Hey, JB from Just TCG here, and today we are carrying on the Indigo River Bend dungeon. In the last episode, we took on the Dream Turtle, and today we are going to carry on. We're going to go into the Dream Skarn, which is the ruby one. The Skarn is a reptile that lives in the molten core of the planet, or in places where magma pushes through the crust and spills lava and heated gases into the air. You mean volcanoes? A Skarn eats lava and volcanic ash, which allows it to mature very quickly. A baby Skarn scratching free of its egg is little more than the size of a gecko, but when it reaches full maturity, it can grow as large as a Tyrannosaurus. A Skarn that is well fed with molten rock can reach adulthood in mere days. Impressive. Some will call a fully grown Skarn a Hellfire Lizard. The name is fitting, as the igneous reptile has no natural predators and an aggressive disposition. What could we learn from the existence of the Skarn? If you don't want to get eaten, it helps to be a 10-foot tall lizard with molten rock for skin and lava for blood. You know what? I definitely don't think it's the first two, so I'm going to go with that. You shut your eyes against a blast of hot breath. You hear a whistling hiss, and when you open your eyes again, a hellfire lizard slithers towards you, mouth open and lava dripping from its flaming tongue. I thought Skarns only ate lava. I'm not made of lava. I'm made of pure evil. Okay, let's look at what our foe does. Has 12 health. Has an ability. When you play a ruby card, deal 1 damage to each opposing champion. I start on 21, so it's something I need to be a bit careful of. The ability, basic, 5, but only requires 1 ruby threshold. Draw a card. Same as the Dream Turtles, but in ruby instead of diamond. Got it. Okay. Yeah, Domain of Ruby. I will replace this hand because it's awful. This is not much better. Don't have a play till turn 3, but I only start with 6 cards in my hand, so I'm going to keep. Next mulligan takes me down to 5. Nice draw. And we can now activate our ability, which is great. Okay. 1-1 with speed. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's like a Mama Yeti that has like attack and health equal to the number of baby Yetis you have in play or something ridiculous. Therefore, that can die. No more nonsense. Okay. A 2-1 with crush. Understood. Okay. We'll play the Sora. Attack for 2. I'm not particularly bothered about... I know there's Evolve in my hand, but Tormentor Ritualist is my next play anyway. Go to combat. Not playing anything is a very bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off. But I've got a trained Munari-Umagus. Nice. Trained, remember, comes from my talent, so 25% of my troops get +1/+1 permanently. Okay, this is a lot easier than it should be. We're going to play the Evolve. Well, I'll take it. A win's a win. Okay, some gold, some experience. Nice. The Skarn is encased in a shroud of hellfire, then vanishes in a gout of hot steam. None of this makes sense. He's right. None of it makes sense. Let's go on to the next one. With the Dream Spider with the Blood Shard. A beetle was skittering down the trunk of a very tall tree when he ran across a spider web. Pardon me, Mr. Sorry, not Miss. Pardon me, Miss Spider, the beetle called out. I happened to notice that you have stretched your web between this tree and that one over there. Might I walk across your web to get to the other tree? My family, you see, lives in the other tree, Beetle said, and I have picked these very berries for them. If I were to climb all the way down to the bottom of this tree, walk across the forest floor, then climb all the way up to the other tree, why, the berries could spoil. I would reach my destination much quicker if I could just cross your web here. Well, aren't you a bold one, Spider hissed. Aren't you afraid I'm going to eat you? I suppose you could, Beetle said, but you see, I am quite desperate to reach my family, and I would ask you, with all politeness, to refrain from doing so. After thinking for a moment, Spider said, It's your lucky day, Beetle. I'm quite full from dinner and have no interest in eating you. You may cross my web. Many thanks, Beetle said, and crossed the spider's web to the opposite tree safely. The next morning, Beetle appeared and called out, Pardon me, Miss Spider. Sorry to trouble you again on this lovely morning, but I need to return to the tree with the berries. Might I cross your web again? Spider sighed and said, Very well, you may cross. I bet the spider's going to eat him. For the next week, Beetle would cross Spider's web twice each day, once in the morning to get to the tree with the berries, and once in the evening to return to the tree where his family lived. After a few days, Beetle stopped asking for Spider's permission. He merely crossed the web with barely a nod in Spider's direction. One morning, as Beetle crossed the web, which had become routine, Spider pounced. Her fangs pierced Beetle's carapace, killing him instantly. Told you. Spider then wrapped up her prey in a sticky cocoon to eat later. What does this story mean? Yeah, the spider... I don't think they were ever friends. But having said that, there was clearly an understanding. And Spider just went, nah, mate. You hear the spider before you see... You hear the spider before you skitter from the mists. Its fangs raised and dripping with purple-coloured poison. A, I can't speak. And B, I think someone needs to proofread this better. Okay, before we throw this hand away because it's awful. So, whenever you play a blood card, create a spiderling egg for each opposing champion and put it into their deck. I know it's plural, but it's really singular. This is the same as the others, except it only costs 4. We will replace this hand because it's blood shards and wild cards. This is good though. We'll keep this. Anything trained in my hand? No. Not at the end of the world though. We will... I don't think we need to play the Sensei because we've got a turn 3 in the form of Tormented Ritualist. That's my thoughts for the time being anyway. Okay. We will play a Blood Shard. Then we will play a Monsagi Deadeye. Put an egg into their deck. I don't know what happens when the spiderling egg appears, by the way. Huh. There's a better turn 3. But my opponent hasn't played anything. Okay. Dream Spider. Yeah, so she's going to draw a card and I get something cool. What did I get? A Nameless Citizen. 3 mana 4/2. When this becomes blocked, bury the top 4 cards of each opposing champion's deck. That is not absolutely terrible. But my opponent's not playing anything. How strange. But we'll hit for 4. Here we go. I knew there was something. Taint. Something gets -1/-1. deal combat damage. Okay, then post-combat we will play the Nameless Citizen and we'll play the Muma Arumagus. Still haven't found anything that's trained yet. But my opponent's got quite a few Spiderling eggs. What's this? 5 Misfortune. Deal 2 damage to each opposing champion. They each choose and discard 2 cards. Resolve. I will get rid of these 2. I don't think I need to draw cards now. There's a Bucktooth Banner Bunny. We'll swing for 7. And then we will play the Tormented Ritualist. Have another Spiderling egg. End the turn. Form of flight. Okay. Resolve. Put a target troop from a crypt into your hand. Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't see what you took there, but I don't think it matters. Because I'm just going to attack for everything and kill you. Brilliant. That was quite easy. 312 gold, 175 experience, getting towards that level 4. The spider's legs crumple into a quivering, lifeless sphere before it dissolves into the abyss. I'm feeling a bit like that beetle in the story. Yeah, except you killed the spider and the beetle died. Okay, on to the next one. The Dream Bear with his wild deck. You are hunting deer in the dense forest when you become hopelessly lost. Each tree looks like another, and the canopy above is too thick to see the sun or the stars. Falling snow covers your tracks behind you. Go on. You stumble into a low cave to escape the snow and the cold. The cave is occupied by a sleepy bear preparing to hibernate for the winter. The bear takes pity on you and allows you to stay in her cave for as long as you like, as so long as you do not wake her from slumber. You curl up next to the bear for warmth and fall asleep. When you awake, the air is sweet, the snow is gone, and the ground is dry. You have slept through the winter, and spring welcomes you with warmth and the promise of returning home. What do? You thank the bear, hunt a squirrel, then leave it for the bear to eat when she wakes up. I think that's fair. You hear a ground-shaking roar as a ravenous bear charges you from the thick forest of the dream. How much of this dream can I bear? Okay, it's getting tougher. 18 health. When a champion plays a wild card, they might create a shroom pin, and we've got a great hand for that. And we're going to keep. The ability is same as the spiders, except it's wild instead of blood. Brilliant. Hopefully luck will be on our side. Especially with the turn 1 Moon Arumagus. There's a concubunny on turn 2 as well. No shroom pin. Sad times. Oh, but you get a shroom pin? Yeah, no problem. You just do your own thing, yeah? No shroom pin. But I can die. Okay. So even if we don't have like a proper turn 3 play, I still have a dead eye, and then I can use the concubunny's ability as well. But I need to play a blood shard for that. Not going to attack because I want to start making battle hoppers. Well. That was not what I wanted. Oh, I forgot to make a battle hopper. My bad. Hopefully that doesn't bite me too hard. More battle hoppers. There's a 3-5 with Dead Guard and Sky. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I could finish this off with my ability. But hey, you know, anytime 2-4 with Rage 2 and Crush. Anytime I want to make a Shrimpkin, it's, you know, that'd be great. But we will just attack with everything except the Conky Bunny. And then that finishes that off. Put him down to 6. Play the Blood Shard, because you never know. You never know, we might just get to 9 mana. Finally! Just attack with everything. GG! 312 gold, 200 experience, nearly level 4. The bear vanishes into a cloud of vapor. You think you might have seen the creature smiling. Jeez, get me out of here. Last but not least, we have the Dream Eagle. It is known that a brave who can pluck the feather from a living eagle and wear that feather will always find courage and fortune in their travels. I don't know the eagle legend, so my courage comes from me, not some stupid feather. Your elder demands that you climb the high cliff, saying that you may not return to the tribe until you have acquired an eagle feather. Once you have reached the summit after an arduous climb, what do you do? Search the ground. Yeah, if I bring back more than one, right? That's quite impressive. You approach a sparkling stream, your throat itchy and parched. You hear a piercing screech from above as a dream eagle dives between the stars. Not the eyes! Not the eyes. Okay, so we have only 2 shards, but 4 cards. One of which is the Shards of Fate, and there's no real turn 1 play, so I can fetch a Blood Shard on turn 1 with Shards of Fate, so I'm going to keep it. Let's see. When the champion plays a Sapphire card, an opposing card exhausts. Wow. And yes, now that it's the same ability except it only costs 3 and 24 health. But to be honest, their health isn't really that important because I'm a token deck. So I'm going to keep this hand. Okay. We will fetch a Blood Shard. Well, I don't like the lag that comes with it. Also, worth noting, I don't get a charge for my ability. Yeah, here's a 2-mana 1/1 with Rage and Flight. Okay. There's a shard, that's good. We can then play the Sensei. I don't like that bird staying, so I'm going to kill it. Okay, and this Sensei has one-shot Deathcry, put it into play. I'm sure there's an ability I've got that gives some of my cards that. I just can't remember which one it is. Right, okay. Turn 3. What did we get off the ability? Thunderfield Elder. Next action in your deck gets, when you play this, copy it. That's quite good. Yeah, that is quite good. Because I've got Evolve and I think I've got another Strength of the Redwood in. If it's Execute, we cry, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Now we play the Bucktooth Commander. Swing for 5. And pass turn. I personally think we're in great shape here. 5 mana. Revert and transform target troop into a Dingler. That's fine. End opponent's turn. There's a Night Sky Stargazer, which is good. I am going to attack with the commander. I like the Night Sky Stargazer, don't get me wrong, but Conky Bunny... Ooh. Yeah, but I think Conky Bunny and Moon Arrow Sensei are better because we've got the commander in play already, and then Shroom Tank on 5 just seems too good. If we don't get a... Yeah, we had 2 chances. We've got another chance next turn. If we don't get another shard, then our next turn can be Mighty Stargazer. Okay. See what this does. Put each troop... Ooh, wow. Don't like that. But I've got a counterspell. There's Evolve. And my maximum hand size is 10. So I need to be careful here. I think that's 10. But that yesterday was really irritating. Yeah, there's a 4/4. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. Need a shard. Get a shard. Good. And then we can... We're not going to combat, so we don't need to worry about that. Hopefully he doesn't get another yesterday. Yeah, we're just going to take the 4. 2/5. Yeah, sure. Another blood shard. Yeah, he did. Okay, Strength of the Redwood this. What's this? Interrupt target non-troop card. Yeah, I'm going to counter this. Deal combat damage. Finish that off. And then end the turn. Still taking 4. What's this? Another Zodiac Shaman. Okay. Put target card into its controller's hand and it costs 1 more. In response. Do that. Costs 4 now. Does that cost 5? It does. That's really irritating. Play the commander. And then... it's the fact they cost 5. I'm not entirely sure what I can do at this point. Can't attack with this either. So he attacks for 4 again with the eagle. Draws 2 cards as well. Okay. We will make some more battle hoppers. Okay, we've got evolve here that works twice. Yeah, he was always gonna take the second one, wasn't he? Oh, I should have played the shroom tank first. Whoopsie. Okay, so that's attacking, that's attacking. These are attacking. These can't attack. These are attacking. That's attacking. That can't attack, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I can't kill that off either. Because if I kill that off, I go down to 4. Okay, this has got to be good. Okay. Still nothing to properly execute here. If he gets another one of those, I'm just dead. Okay, so he's got a looter in his hand. End the turn. Can't just straight up execute this, right? Okay. This can attack, this can attack, this can attack, this can attack, this, and this. And there we go. Wow. Pretty sure I should have lost that, but fair play. I'll take that. I'll win. I'll take the win. I'll take the win. Not quite level 4, but 375 gold and 250 experience. But I do hit level 4 on my channel account, which is really good. The ghostly eagle dissipates into mist, leaving behind a single turquoise feather that flutters in the airless abyss of the dream. Why can't I wake up? Sister Midnight stands silhouetted against the cosmic dreamscape. The dream has come to its end, traveller. Soon you shall transition to the living dream once again. What did you learn? While seeking peace is a noble struggle. Very well. Be aware, traveller, that the stars shine on the just and the wicked equally. So be it. So true, actually. Like, literally speaking. Okay. I won the coin flip. I will go first. This is a good hand. Sister Midnight. So when she gets to 3 wild and 3 ruby. Crush and speed. Basic 4. Target troop you control gets. Oh wow. Oh, this is trouble. Behold. The form you see before you is an echo of your will. A reflection of your own words and choices. For it is the dreamer that shapes the dream. I think it's time for me to wake up. Do not ignore your inner self. You cannot run from your own shadow, so you may as well recognize it. This will be your final challenge here. Prevail and you may return. Jeez, okay. God, this is going to be tough. Okay. I have a Bucktooth Commander, but with... oh, there's another wild shard. Brilliant. Also, no train... oh, train troops, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm killing that. You better believe I'm killing that. That can die. Okay. We are not in trouble just yet, but really don't want to take any chances. We'll attack for 5 though. Kind of get the feeling this is the kind of game where you just have to push all your damage through. Okay. Yeah, you better believe that's not staying. In for another 9. What's this? Deal X damage. Yep, sure. It comes back, by the way. Speed and crush. Yep. More than happy to block that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Ah, I had lethal. Too keen. I think this is it, though. There we go. You've just got to have a good hand and out-crush and outspeed the person that gets crush and speed all the time. Somehow the token deck, which is supposed to be slower, managed to do that. Wow! Level 4, there we go. 1 Tranquil Dream Pack. Let's see if there's anything interesting in there. Cripple, don't really care about. Dream Skarn. Basically, cards that we don't have. In colours we don't have. Old Reliable. We don't have... Oh, we have one Stalker of Marbaras. Is it worth putting in the deck now that we've got that? I don't know. I will return you now to the living dream. There is one you must seek. Who? Tell me! A Fae of the first mortals. She who serves the warden of the world. Where am I supposed to find this woman? Some of the stars that comprise the shape of Sister Midnight's constellation disperse, while others wink out into darkness. You feel your consciousness inexorably pulled away from yourself as you fall towards the waking world. Wait to answer my question. You awake face down in the dirt. You shake your head and stand. The river flows lazily nearby. The old Coyotl is nowhere to be seen. Was he ever really here? And that was the Indigo River Bend. Wow, that was a dungeon. The only battle I lost was in the previous episode, actually, with the Dream Turtle. I lost that because I got colour screwed. But I confess I got very lucky in that Sister Midnight battle. I got a really strong draw, and that was great. That's all for the Indigo River Bend. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. You can also check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links in the description below. In the meantime though, I've been JB for Just TCG. That was the Indigo River Bend, and I'll see you in the next one.